this is what we're looking at. Okay, in the Eastern Conference, we got for the next round, we got the Cavaliers and the Pacers. We
Yeah.
got the Knicks and the Celtics. So let's start in the Eastern Conference. Who's going to go to the finals?
So I got Cleveland and Boston in the Eastern Finals. And if I had to just pick like a veteran, obviously, because Boston's already won it, you know what I mean? But I really like Cleveland. And if Cleveland is, I don't know if any team that they could beat, it's that Boston team. Because I just feel like they're a little, I don't know, they're one of the better teams of the last couple of years, but I still just hate on them for some reason because it's Boston. So I'll go Cleveland over them. I got Cleveland coming out of the East.
Hey, how about the Pacers coming out of the East?
No, they have no chance.
Really?
I bet my life on that.
That's what they said about them in the first round. That's what they said about the Timberwolves.
Well, Timberwolves were knocking on the door last year.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, everybody was
He's no
crazy to say
chance.
that the Timberwolves had no chance because they took out the Nuggets last year, and nobody thought the Nuggets could be taken out.
Yeah, I don't know why they said that.
Yeah,
Ant's been knocking out all the top teams and players over the last 3 years.
Yeah, he's got a wicked schedule, and he just, you know what, he burned himself out last year because that was a dogfight that he played with in Denver. That was they took everything to beat Denver that year, last year.
Well, they're gonna be facing Denver again.
Yeah, that was a dogfight. So,
or unless the Clippers beat Denver, it's a 3-2 series in Denver's favor right now.
So wait, who's in the West? Who's in the West? You got Minnesota and Denver.
The Thunder and the Wolves already advanced, so it's for the. Okay, so never mind. The Thunder are gonna face the Nuggets or the Clippers.
Yeah.
Next, anyways. But again, they might still face those guys. You know.
Yeah, and I got the Clippers in that one. I know that one was a great matchup too, Clippers Nuggets. But I think the Clippers are gonna.
You think the Clippers are gonna win?
Yeah. What is it? It's 3-3, right? Is it 3-3 or
3-2 Denver?
3-2 Denver. I really like I think Kawhi
the Clippers
was playing
are winning right
really
now
good.
In the fourth quarter. 9 minutes 40 seconds left. 97-83. So it's gonna be 3-3.
Yeah. So I got the Clippers in that. I think they're playing really good. I think Kawhi's actually playing healthy basketball. He's actually healthy. He's playing really good.
Who do you think's going? Clippers or Nugs?
To the finals?
No.
To the next round to face the Thunder.
Yeah, it's 3-2 Nugs, but the Clippers are winning right now, 97-83.
So it's going to be 3-3 tonight.
Well, how much time left?
I got the clip.
9 minutes.
97-83. They
Yeah.
can still come back. I hope the Clippers win. I don't know.
14-point deficit in 9 minutes?
I mean, they could obviously come back, but if, that's just like if the Clippers completely fell apart, I don't know.
I don't like Jokic at all. I don't like the Nuggets. I don't like the way they talk. I don't like the way they walk.
I'll tell you what.
Clippers fan?
I'll tell you what, if the Clip do beat the Nuggets, it would make it an easier road. I would much rather see, a healthy Leonard go against Ant.
If the Clippers win this series, then I feel like the Timberwolves are probably going to face the Thunder in the Western Finals because I don't see the Clippers passing the Thunder.
I think the Thunder are young. I think they could be
taken out. Too young.
Yeah, but man, the stat, the efficiency and on them players, they got all dogs out there right now.
Well, so who are they going to play though next? The Nuggets.
Well, whoever wins of Clippers or Nuggets play the Thunder.
Okay, but who's Ant playing?
He's gonna play either the Rockets or the Warriors.
Oh, okay. And the Warriors are gonna win that one probably.
No.
No?
No.
They got a 3-2 lead right now.
Guess what? Ant ain't scared of fucking Steph.
No, I would love to see that.
They're not going to get nervous like the Rockets
Bro,
did.
I would love to see. First of all, I would love to see the battle of MJ's sons, Jimmy Butler versus Ant.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to be. But
Yeah.
that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be Ant versus Steph. It's going to be
So
Butler versus Ant.
in a perfect world, I would see Ant versus Steph and Butler. Then he beats them, and then I would see the Clippers and Ant, and then Ant would go to Minnesota to play the Clippers or Boston. But I think it's the Clippers. So if I had to do deduction, I got Timberwolves and the Clippers as like my fantasy. That's what I want to see in the
Well,
finals.
that'd be the Western Finals, right? Because you got the Eastern Finals, which is you pick the
Oh no, not the
Cav-
Clippers. I'm sorry, the Cavaliers. Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say you
I'm
picked the
sorry.
Cavaliers.
Yeah, I kept saying the Clippers. I'm at the Cavaliers. So yeah, so Ant versus the Timberwolves, Cavaliers finals.
I want to see Ant win a ring this year,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with
which is rare for me to like a person who beats LeBron, but he's my second favorite player, and
I'm
it's
gonna
not even
go.
close.
You know, I'd like to say the Cavaliers, but I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna throw a shot in the dark because I like throwing these picks out when I'm right. I'm gonna say the fucking Pacers pull out the underdog and end up in the finals
Wow.
um against the Timberwolves.
That is not
Who
happening.
the Pacers got to beat?
But when it does though,
But who do the Pacers got to beat?
the Pacers got to beat the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're not doing it.
And then they have to beat the Celtics.
Yeah, they're not beating the Celtics either. That's another thing.
They have no chance.
Yeah, but the
But
Celtics ain't
true.
been performing this peak right this year.
Hey,
That's
listen,
the
if
same reason
everything
the
is
Cavaliers
happening.
could beat them.
Hey, listen. Hey, I guess any pick is good, huh? I mean, everybody's in the playoffs. Everybody's alive. Anything can
Pacers are
happen. So,
performing hard, dude.
yeah.
No, I ain't gonna
I
lie. The
mean,
Pacers
again,
pick
that doesn't mean anything because Ant was performing hard the last 2 seasons and burnt himself out both times. So,
the
but I'm just
Pacers
Anything
saying,
can happen.
have
Yeah.
zero chance at making the finals.
really, just like LeBron should stay on the Lakers.
All right. Let's not rehash this bullshit.
All right,
I
who's
said,
your picks? Who's your picks for the finals?
I got the T-Wolves.
And
It don't matter because they're winning.
it does matter. Pick one.
Probably the Celtics, I'd say.
yep.
And the Celtics face who in the Eastern Finals?
The Cavs.
This guy.
Yeah, because guess what? The Pacers have zero chance.
Do they? What's
Zero.
what's the matchup? What's the matchups in the Pacers Cavs game? Let's take a look. Let's see. Who we got? Okay, if I go to the top playoff leaders in points,
I'll tell you,
you
Tyrese
got,
Halliburton ain't up there.
and neither is anyone from Cleveland, buddy. Literally, Cleveland's not even in the top. They barely break the top 20, and Indiana is right there, right behind them. Siakam and Halliburton are
Siakam.
literally
Siakam. Yeah.
Pascal
Siakam,
Siakam. That's the guy from The Last of
whatever.
Us.
Siakam, Siakam, yeah, it's him. And then they only have two players in like the top. So what is this top? Well, the first sheet, the top, I think it's like 35. The top 35 points in the playoffs. You got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 Pacer players and 4 Cavalier players. Okay, now let's go to assists. Assists, the Halliburton's top by only him and Jokic have 11. The next highest is Cunningham at 8.8, and Cleveland's not even in the top 16 for that. No players in there is top 16, and then total in the top 35, you got 4 to 4, 4 to 4, and then for um. So really, the biggest thing that Cleveland's jumping on right now is Mitchell's got high 3-point percentage. That's their biggest key. Donovan Mitchell getting leading 3 points made per game.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
four.
have
Four,
the
though.
best player in the series. And they win. The
Hey,
Pacers have zero chance.
Luca and LeBron couldn't pull it out against just Ant.
It's not just Ant.
I don't care if you got a tracer, a pacer, or a Malaysian. Fucking who they playing again?
Also, Turner's top
Cleveland
3
in
in
5.
blocks.
Cleveland in 5.
Cleveland in 5. Yeah, all right. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. Maybe 6.
Fuck it.
Yeah, if they're
Yeah, man.
lucky, they might as well just get
All right,
out, go
so
out in
I
4
feel like
and
you're
go
just
on
disagreeing
vacation.
with me because you're upset about me telling you LeBron's got to go home.
God, can we stop bringing up LeBron, bro? We're giving this guy too much clout, bro. I'm telling you, this guy's a bum. Okay, I don't even want to talk about this guy no more, bro.
Oh man! All
He
right.
couldn't
LeBron's
So,
not a
win.
bum, bro.
Listen,
so
he couldn't.
listen.
I've never seen someone fold so many times in the finals, bro. And then he's supposed
Fold?
to be the GOAT. And this
Fold?
guy folded, bro.
I'm not getting into this.
All right.
Dude,
Look.
Fold?
this guy has, man, what that one Spurs series, the one with the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, Jesus.
Okay, there is no Spurs series where he had a bad series.
Dude, he was cramping up in the game. Listen, man, it's a professional athlete. This man gets into the fucking game 1 of the Spurs and it can't play the whole fourth quarter because he's cramping up.
And he's the example of modern conditioning.
I'm not entertaining bullshit. I'm not
I didn't even want to get
entertaining
on. Listen, I didn't
some
even want to get on
Chicago
LeBron.
haters, bro.
Y'all just keep bringing him up, though. Now
I
it's like,
didn't say
all right,
nothing about him.
it's
I
the
didn't say
shit
nothing
show.
about
No,
him.
it's Jack. Jack brought this wasn't on you. Jack
Yeah, that's
brought
how
this
you know
up.
he's the GOAT. We're past him and you still bring him up.
I'm just getting under your skin because you slob on his knob, bro.
Do you slob on Michael Jordan's knob?
No, actually, I just said
Okay, well
I
then
just
I
tore
don't
him
slob
apart.
on
What are you
his
talking
knob.
about?
I just think he's the GOAT.
I think you slob on his knob. He's worth $48 million to you. Why don't you chip
No,
in?
listen,
No,
every
I think
LeBron
LeBron should take a
fan,
pay cut if he wants to win.
dude, when I work at these warehouses sometimes and anybody under the age 30 years old or even 31, 32 even, they're like, hey, you bring up, you say LeBron's not the GOAT, bro. These dudes like cry. They either like cry or they get super mad, like to where it's emotional. They get very emotional. And I'm just like, that's funny to me because you could tell me LeBron, Jordan's trash. And I'd be like, whatever, dude. Like, he's not, but that's okay. Like,
that's why
fuck
it's
it.
funny. That's why it's funny to bring it up 1,000 times to Drew because I know he's gonna get mad.
No, but
I
he's
don't
not
get
the only
mad.
one.
It's
He's not
just
the only one.
I mean I guess I do get a little mad, but it's like I don't
It's
care if you think Jordan's
infuriating.
the GOAT.
Bro, this
But
man
like the
was yelling
disrespect
at
will
Mark.
not I will not stand
I
for the
will not
disrespect.
tolerate your.
The
Hell
disrespect
yeah.
is crazy.
No,
Like
you're supposed to stick up for him. He's your
everybody want to
GOAT.
bring up some stupid shit like, "Oh, he's not as tough as Jordan." Bro, what are you okay, what do you want to suck on Michael Jordan's fucking thing? Like, bro, I don't care if he's like, "Oh, he's a killer." Blah 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 blah, blah. Bro, you're talking about shit that don't matter. Oh, he sells
What?
more shoes than him. Who cares? That's not basketball, bro.
What?
The fuck does shoes gotta? That's the type of shit people bring up. Is oh when you go to the store, you looking for Jordans, you looking for LeBrons. Obviously Jordans, bro.
Listen,
That don't mean he's the
who
GOAT.
had a better Space Jam movie? Clearly, Michael Jordan had the better Space
And guess
Jam
what?
movie, bro.
Another thing that has nothing to do with basketball.
I'm just saying,
And guess what?
nobody's
That
getting
movie sucked
killed.
too.
Bro,
That movie sucked too.
Listen, no,
literally. First of all,
hey,
that's egregious.
that's egregious. That's egregious. But hold on, no,
No, people like it because it's nostalgic. You
No,
watch
it
that
what?
was
shit as an
literally
Because
a
it was
good
adult.
great.
movie. It was
You
It's
literally a
watch
only
that
good
shit as
movie.
an adult for the first time.
it's only nostalgic if it was
It's not
great,
meant to be viewed by fucking adults, dude.
dude. Even
Adults.
as an
I don't know what
adult,
an
it was
adult
dope.
is.
Dude,
Yeah.
Bill Murray was funny as hell in that movie.
Right.
Anyway,
Listen, this man Drew told he was raging on Mark because Mark said he was not hearing this argument. Drew tried to say that college sports was irrelevant.
I
And
didn't say that.
he said it
I
doesn't
raged on
matter.
him because I don't, bro. No, what I raged on is I'm getting interrupted by him saying your point's stupid. Your point's stupid. It won't let me talk. That's the point. That's why I raged because, bro. How are you gonna be straight disrespectful and not let me talk? I don't care if you agree with me or not,
Oh
but you're
man.
being disrespectful and not letting me talk. So what do you want me
nah,
to
yeah.
do? So
Well,
I'm
look,
wrong. So I'm wrong when I'm being disrespected and I fucking that's called manipulation.
No, you're
You want to
you
totally
talk
good?
about
right.
my reaction, but you want to you don't want to talk about what you did. That's called manipulation.
No,
First
that's
of all,
like
I didn't. Secondly, are
But
that's a
you
you
bringing
okay?
it up like you don't know what happened.
that's a classic Chicago kid move though. Like when you're a kid, like the loudest one in the room is right. You know, like as long as
Yeah.
I'm talking loud enough.
Hey, real talk though, I already knew that was actually he was actually right, Drew. But it was funny to see you get mad so easily, brother.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude
it
was
was
so
good. Yeah,
offended, bro. He's like, "Why are
yeah,
you mad at me?" I was like, "I'm
yeah.
not like mad at you. I gotta scream through the roof to
You're
get my
not
point
letting me.
across because
Yeah,
I can't talk
Yeah.
when every time I try talking, your point is stupid. I try talking again. Your point is stupid. Like I gotta raise my voice 'cause I gotta talk over you. Like
that's
I'm
But
gonna let
hilarious.
me get my
anyway,
point out.
the reason I got Drew mad is because I'm planning on signing us off, and I just thought it'd be a good last laugh. Um,
Yeah,
Oh, so you guys are gonna leave me pissed off
yeah.
and alone.
yeah, but see, now you can get
Get
on
along.
Fortnite, and you can get
Yeah,
on
Yeah, so
Fortnite,
now
and
I can fucking rage on some motherfuckers on
yeah,
Fortnite.
get on Wildlands with us. Fuck it.
yeah, get on
Hey,
Go
Loki,
Speak
I
on
was playing
Wildlands.
Fortnite the other day, right? And so like there's like these whatever. I'm not gonna get too much into detail. So like you can go through like these porta potties and it brings you to a trash can that you pop out of. And like if it's like a trash can like that and you hop in, usually like you could hide in them, but they're destructible. But since it leads from a porta potty to that trash can, you can't destroy it. So like this dude was about to kill me. I hopped in the porta potty, came out the trash can, hopped back in the trash can. Bro, I'm playing solos. 3 or 4 motherfuckers were surrounded that like trying to kill me. They're not shooting at each other. They're just sitting there waiting for me to pop out, bro. Like it was crazy as hell. Like I was like, can I report these guys for working together right now? Like what's going
You
on?
can actually. It's a real thing. You can report them for teaming up on solo. People do that. It's cheating and griefing. They have an actual specific option for reporting
But like they
people
didn't.
who
They're not
team
the
up.
ones who killed me. What happened was literally so like it started off as one guy, and then like some guy saw him and he starts like shooting at him, but he's like kind of trash, so he's missing a little bit. And this guy brings out his pickaxe and he's swinging it. He's like and like crouching and shit and jumping, and he's like so then like the guy runs over and stops shooting at him, and he's like hitting the fucking like garbage can, and you could like it shakes a little bit, so you could tell I'm in there. So he's hitting it, and then that guy, and then they recruit another guy, and then another guy came over, and I think he actually started trying to kill them, but they left a car over there. So I popped out while they were distracted and fucking drove off.
That
But you can
shit's
still report
crazy.
them even if they don't kill you. I'm just saying.
Hey, whoever did that, if you're watching this, which odds are you're probably not.
You're probably not. But if you do that stuff, if you go into solos and team up, you're a hoe.
You're a
You're a hoe.
little
It's
bitch.
kind of
You're
like
a
I'm
bitch.
the go to Fortnite because they had to team up like the Celtics did against LeBron.
Fuck it. Last laugh. We'll give it to him. We'll give
We'll
it
let
to
him
him.
take it.
Fuck
We'll
it.
let him walk out of with a
Yeah.
W after we have
Yeah.
used them all day. Yeah.
Half the fucking podcast here fucking turned into a fucking LeBron debate. I should have never brought up the playoffs.
You shouldn't have.
Should
Because
have brought the,
anytime we bring up basketball, guess what? It always goes to LeBron.
well,
What's your
Always.
right away, you're like, ah, now I'm not going to watch it because LeBron's not in there. So it's like you kind of kicked it off.
Now
yeah,
if
you kicked it off.
yeah, I guess maybe. If I
Le-
will say if Ant makes the finals, I'll watch it again.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Well,
him and Butler, that'll be a good matchup. And then him and the clip.
Yeah, you know
even
what?
with the
I might watch that series because I want to see Steph Curry get taken out.
Yeah.
Listen,
guys.
dude. Honestly, as much as I want Ant to win, man, I need to see Butler win a fucking chip, bro.
He don't need to.
I didn't say he needed to. I said I want to.
Yeah, but he don't need it.
I want to see
Nah,
him
he
win.
kind of needs it.
And you might not always get what you want, but in the end, you'll get what you need. And that's Ant taking it off.
Did you see Ant kind of like low key treat Obama?
Obama? Oh yeah, I saw that.
Honestly,
He's like, I'm the truth, and Obama was like, kind of trying to hit him with some shade, like, yeah, okay, you're not, and he called in Durant and LeBron and was like, he's over here saying, "Ooh, you can let this slide," and it's like, whoa, don't even start, like, don't say it like that, don't play with me, right? And he's like, say it how it is, and he told them verbatim, and then LeBron and Durant are like, yeah, he's the truth.
yeah, I did
What
see
he
that.
said, the
No,
truth,
yeah,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
yeah.
Schlong. All right, we're out of here.
All right,
Hey,
guys.
on that note, real quick, LeBron's the GOAT, the whole GOAT, and nothing but the GOAT.
And he needs to get off the
Right
Lakers.
behind Jordan.
Goodbye.
Right behind Jordan.
Goodbye.
Okay, see ya. Okay, see ya.